Hello, this is Chris, and welcome to GRE Vocabulary Wednesdays. And I have a fun topic today. It is funniest sounding GRE words, according to me, of course. And what these words have in common is they all sound really funny and comical and weird in different ways. And let's start with the first one, misanthrope. Misanthrope. What could it possibly mean? It almost sounds like somebody's name, Misanthrope. Hi, Misanthrope. How are you doing? Oh, you're getting married. Oh, you're going to become Mrs. Anthrope. Ha ha ha. She would not be happy with that comment. In fact, she would be scowling at me and scowling in general, because a misanthrope, now I'm just referring to anybody, is somebody who is very grouchy and hates people, hates little puppies, hates those kind of things. Don't get near a misanthrope. Not a nice person. Now, root-wise, mis is like not or against, and anthro is man or human, humankind. And so someone is just against people. Next word on our list is juggernaut. I have some apple juice in a jug. Would you like the juggernaut? Ha ha ha. Actually, it comes from Sanskrit, ancient Sanskrit. There was this deity apparently called Juggernaut who would have this big vehicle, and the vehicle itself was called the Juggernaut, and he would just like run people over and stuff. So what could this word possibly mean? Well, it means any unstoppable force that just pushes anything and everything out of its way. And so sometimes you hear of movies that make so much money week after week. You call them box office juggernauts, like those comic book movies, Batman, whatnot. And so again, it pushes or destroys everything in its way. And just in passing, that would be an awesome name for a comic book character. And I think there actually is one called the Juggernaut who just runs through things. So it makes sense, funny sounding word. There's a definition on that. Now on to the next funniest sounding word, stalwart. What does stalwart mean? Well, it ends in wart. Someone got one of these stalwarts again. Well, actually, it has a pretty positive meaning, not a negative thing. And stalwart is someone who is kind of loyal and hardy. They stick by your side. They don't just leave at a moment's notice. So they're faithful. So, positive sounding word, even though it sounds kind of funny. Next word is nefarious. Maybe just the way I say it makes it sound scary. And that's a good thing, because it is a scary word. If someone is nefarious, they are wicked and villainous and evil. Like the Wicked Witch of the West was nefarious. Or take any of those comic book movies, going back to the Juggernaut example. Any comic book movie, there's always the comic book superhero. Hello! And then there is the nemesis, their evil foe, the nefarious so-and-so, whatever it might be. Moving on to the next word. It's bamboozle. What does bamboozle? What could that possibly mean? Look, I have some bamboo. You want some of my bamboo? Uh-oh, there's no bamboo in there. I tricked you. I bamboozled you. Okay, terrible pun, but it actually makes sense because bamboozle means to trick, to cheat, to deceive. So if someone offers you something and tells you this is going to be the greatest thing ever, and you're like, wow, I'm going to buy all of that. This is amazing, and you get it, and it's broken. You have been bamboozled, whether or not it's actually made out of bamboo. The next and final funny sounding word today is punctilious. Hey man, don't be a punctilious. Actually doesn't mean that. It has nothing to do with being a punk or not being a punk. There's no P-U-N-K in there. It's spelled P-U-N-C. And now you might think, oh, P-U-N-C-T, that sounds like punctual. So, oh, I'm on time, I'm punctilious. Not quite, but definitely closer to the actual definition, which is someone who is very nitpicky. Everything has to be in perfect order. So for instance, if you want someone who's punctilious, not always a bad thing, I would think a wedding planner. A punctilious wedding planner is actually a good thing because they're going to make sure that everything is in order, everything flows according to the agenda, and nothing offbeat happens. If you like this video, then click the link in the description below and join the thousands of students using Magoosh to ace the GRE. If you want more vocabulary, then click on the videos to the left.